everyone, my name is Curly Whirly Boburly Banana Fanafo Furly, and today we're going to be having our best-selling author today here to promote her book, I Grew a Troll and Ate It. And her name is My Loneliness is Killing Me, and I must confess I still believe when I'm not with you I lose my mind, give me a sign.
Hit me baby one more time. Hi, yes, I am best-selling author, and that's me. And so this is my book. Some people think it's a fantasy novel. It's not. It's actually a cookbook. It's a vegan book, actually. I Grew a Troll and Ate It is all about growing your own food and knowing how to process it and knowing how to eat it. And I wanted to make it very approachable, so I styled it in the form of a novel, but they're all super easy, super delicious vegan recipes. Perfect for quarantine. You can grow your own food, lots of history, little bio. So yeah, my blog of the same name. So yes, please go try it out.
So we love to have you here today.
As you should.
So we were wondering, are you a vegan?
I'm like a kind of vegan. Like, I still indulge in like marshmallows sometimes. Like, nobody's perfect. But this is something I try to do, and I do address that in the book. Don't worry, I don't try and say that I'm a perfect vegan. It's all good. But I do try, and I thought that writing a book might give me a little bit more discipline so I have been a little bit more strict since writing the book, since getting a lot of feedback. But, you know, nobody's flawless. Yeah, there's two Bluetooth. There's one there. One there. But nobody's flawless, and so, yeah, but I do address that. Don't worry, I'm not a poser. I'm just someone who tries to live a more plant-based lifestyle because the dairy industry, even if you're a vegetarian, the dairy industry is, you know, really damaging. So.
Okay. So here I have one of your smoothies that you make.
Exactly. I brought smoothies for all the cast and crew, so just one person, for the show. And so yeah, they're all vegan. The recipe, there's a similar like smoothie recipe in the book, but basically it's like your average smoothie, except for you have to use like I use non-dairy cashew milk and cashew yogurts. But you can use whatever you can find, and it tastes pretty much the same. Like, it's not perfect, obviously, but excuse me. But you know, it's pretty good. Like, it kind of blends up all together, and it's a smoothie. So like, you know how to make a smoothie.
Yeah, smoothies are pretty simple, and that seems to be one of you have like a main section just for smoothies.
I do, because I feel like they're not very daunting. They're delicious, easy to make, and they're very like easily vegan. So it's just something that I feel like everyone just likes. Smoothies / juices, but smoothies are just, you don't need a juicer, so.
So there was a rumor going around that you might want to audition for a movie.
What? I didn't hear that. I do not want to audition for a movie. I prefer to stay on the other side of the screen. I like to do the writing. I like to do the editing. I like to kind of stay behind. So if you started that rumor, like, that's cool. Like, there could be worse rumors, but that's just not. Also, I feel like my name is too long to kind of be in the, like, starring section. So that is a toughie. Like, I see, like, thank you, but, like, nope.
Yes, I didn't think so either, just because, yeah, but that was just a rumor going around. So, do you ever want to write a fictional book, like, you know?
I don't know, because nonfiction cookbooks, they're just so easy, because you just look at recipe and write. Like, it doesn't take a lot of brain power, but fiction books, they're harder to write because you have to develop a full story. You have to develop characters. You have to literally make things up. And that's hard when you have to, like, because it's hard to do, and then it's hard to, like, edit it and, like, fix it, and then edit it and fix it again. So maybe, if I'm bored enough, I might, but I'm already working on, like, another nonfiction book, and there's just something about, yeah. So the editing process is really long, and the idea of having to, like, literally, like, make stuff up, like, that's kind of hard, but who knows, because there's just, I mean, I can do whatever I want, so.
So, why did you name it I Grew a Troll and Ate It?
I named it that because I thought it would just be more attention grabby. Like, And there's also, I start the book talking about troll mushrooms, which I tried when I was vacationing in Thailand. So there is like a little bit of a connection because it is like a cookbook mixed with my own personal stories. So you can kind of see the connection because I like ate these troll mushrooms and they were really good. You could have them a million ways and this old lady gave them to me. So it is a whole thing, and I tried to grow them at home and it didn't work because the climate's not warm enough. So I did try, so I grew troll. So it's like once you read the book, it's like an inside story. And of course, everyone's gonna get a signed copy of the book. So links down below, 10 winners, because I think everyone should read this book because I wrote it and I want money. But you're gonna get it for free, but you tell your friends they buy it.
Okay. So I see you're wearing one of the foulards.
Yes, everyone talks about these. I don't know what it is about your show that makes these so famous, but they literally go with all of my outfits. I can wear them here. I have them in every color. I don't know who talked about them first. But this, if you watch this show and don't have one of these by now, like, why are you still watching the show? This is all they need to promote. Like, they work for everything. I always have just a few in my car. Like, I don't know how people put an outfit together without thinking, maybe I want to bring a foulard, just in case. Like, even if you don't wear it initially, maybe you just want to add some pizzazz, you know?
Yeah. So any future projects other than that other book you were talking about?
Future projects. Well, I want to come out with my own, like, cooking wear line because I feel like I talk a lot about just using, like, things you have in the house, just generic things, and I think I can develop, like, pretty colors, pretty textures. I just think it can work on make cooking pretty again is kind of the vibes that I want to go for because people think, like, oh, vegan, like, likes to roll around in dirt, but that's not always the case. Some vegans are trying to be vegans. They want to be pretty. So, like, I wore these pretty pink glasses because they're pretty. Like, you know, like, I think we should normalize vegans not rolling around in dirt, not wearing gray. That's kind of the vibe that I'm going for, is to normalize cooking, pretty cookware, and pretty vegans.
Okay. I forget if you said at the start that your book is for vegans or not, or I mean vegetarians or not.
It totally can be. I mean, like, you can pick any recipe and just put real cheese in it if you want. Like, live your best life. So, because anyone can do these recipes. This is my first book. I did try to make them easy, but also different. So, there are basic ones, but there also are ones where you're like, so.
Wow. That was, wow. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, I feel like we didn't talk enough about my skincare routine, which clearly is not working. Normally, like, okay, so it's hard because I use so many products because I'm always experimenting on my face. But my favorite thing to do right now is to take soy sauce, whip it up in a little bowl with some vinegar, paint that on your skin, take it off, and then just spray it with a little bit of dishwater. It's working more than you think it is. So that's what I'm trying now. I read it on a blog. We can link the blog down below. Yeah, so yeah.
Does that burn your face?
It does at first, but your skin gets used to it once it starts shedding its outer layers. And then it just kind of, like, works. It's almost like DIY retinol. Oh, and another thing I want to touch on is where am I from? I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. So I grew up in the same place where Aunt Becky from Full House used to live before she moved to San Francisco. And that's about all that I can say about Nebraska because nobody knows anything about it. So.
You don't even know anything about it?
There's corn.
Do you eat a lot of corn?
I don't not eat a lot of corn.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for coming to this episode of Stars and Cars, and we loved having My Loneliness is Killing Me, and I must confess that I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. So, thank you for coming on the show. I've been Curly Whirly Boburly Banana Fana Fo Furly.
Bye, guys!